dancer. 8 years for that moment. I haven't had a lifting event go well my whole career till then, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy.
The great thing about this is I'll be doing mine on my own. And if anything goes wrong, I'm just going to stop and be like, all right, thanks for coming, guys.
This is keeping the viewers very active.
Goad,
They're
so
loving
Justin,
what they're seeing, which is absolutely
Jay,
nothing.
and Willie George. I've
How
been
do we
practicing
get
my
this
French.
freaking thing to work, huh?
Practicing my French last night. So I can
We have
ask him where
audio
the
in
toilet
there.
is,
Audio in
where the
here.
library is, and how his summer was. Yeah. Then tomorrow, Joshua Shama and Query Chandler Smith.
Bro.
So
Team competition this week, right?
Yes, yeah.
How'd that team come about, and who are you competing with?
Allison Scuds, and then Elise
Fuliano?
Yes,
Yeah.
So I think they're both Reebok. So I think they had a team, and then they asked me to be their third person. So Reebok crew. Yeah.
When did you find out you were going to compete?
I think it was in December.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe early December. So.
Why not the individual competition?
Well, I did have an invite, but I have not been training as much as I want to, so I was not as prepared as I should have been to be able to handle Indy, so I decided to resign that invite.
Any reason for not training as much, or just taking some time off?
A little bit of time off. I switched jobs, so I was getting into that and just taking that transition, so it took up a bit of my time, but yeah.
Are you still working with Taylor? Or?
Yeah. Taylor's still coaching me.
How's that working out?
Good. Yeah. It's fun time. Yeah.
I have to grab my credentials out.
They know you, man. You should be able to just walk right in.
Thank you.
I like to follow rules. I'm a follower.
It's the rest of his acolytes that have to have the credentials, you know.
Just trying to be good for you guys, right?
What do I have to have on? Is it? Okay.
Hello.
Thank you, you too.
No code. Nice.
Pregúntale si va a competir porque por eso es que no se las pone.
He's allergic to plastics to make it loose.
Okay. ¿Se la pongo? No.
Right there.
Because wheelchairs do that to you.
Que la, I have it
That's good.
yeah?
Yep.
I'll return.
The what?
Thank
My
you.
English is a little
No worries.
You guys scan me?
Yeah, that's fine.
So what's your role in here this week?
So we're running the adaptive division. So we have a few categories of our adaptive division. Not all that we normally have, but a few. Like we've had for the past, I don't know, 9 years.
Wodapalooza one of the first ones to do it.
Yeah, 2015 was the first year they hosted the adaptive competition. I think they were the first to have an adaptive competition. And Wheel Wad's been a part of it since 2015.
Nice.
So we're down here running the same thing. I think we have 30 plus athletes down here competing, so it should be fun.
Awesome. And then are you involved with Wheel Wad?
I am one of the co-owners, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So news came out on that in September.
Yep. So we're running the Adaptive CrossFit Games. It's going to be in September in San Antonio this year. Open registration just started, which we're really excited about. We already have over 100 adaptive athletes across 15 different categories registered in 24 hours, and so pretty pumped.
Awesome. And to sign up if you're an adaptive athlete, you go to
wheelwadgames.com. Yep.
Awesome, man. Great seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
Have a good one.
At Station A, they are chipping away at hand release push-ups, sandbag to shoulder, and sandbag step-ups.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling very well. I have a big expectation for this competition. My third year here, and I think that will be nice. Will be different than last year. Yeah, more experience for the games, Dubai, and now I'm here to really compete very well.
So the workouts changed this afternoon. What are your thoughts on
Oh, it's totally different than another one, but will be nice. It's good for me, and let's do it.
What are you looking forward to the most?
The second workout.
Second one?
Yeah. I like burpees and deadlifts. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's see how.
What are these things for?
This is for the workout tomorrow.
For tomorrow, you already loading them up?
Yep.
How heavy are they?
These are like 200 pounds or 250. Yeah.
You never know what 60 strict pull-ups is going to do to people, especially with only 1 minute rest. So you're going to have to row hard now and do the wall balls, because a lot of people are going to let their heart rate come down on the strict pull-ups. It's just going to be muscular. So you can take a chance and maybe be a little bit more aggressive for most. It's hard for me to say how much the strict pull-ups are going to affect people like Colton. Like, you wouldn't think that they would. It would almost be a wash. But I think there's going to be some people that are more aerobic. Like, we actually just talked to Colton. He said he was going to do the chest to bars unbroken, but now he doesn't think he's going to do the strict unbroken. But I don't think anyone's going to do the strict unbroken. I think small sets with small rest are going to let your heart rate come down more, and now the box is shorter. So everyone's going to be going fast on the box, and it's going to make the dumbbell more important.
You think people will get to the dumbbell then on the 5 minute?
I think so, yeah. I think there'll probably be more snatches done on the second interval with this format, simply because the box is way easier. Yeah. So, and then the other workout.
That's down there all day long.
Yeah, and I even think someone like Pat is such a good strict puller that he's going to be able to move through those faster than other people too. Yeah. And then with Cortadito, it went from being a bar muscle up workout to being a burpee workout on the back half. And then the first part, I think, stays pretty similar. Obviously, you still look for people with a short range of motion, but take like the hang power clean and take Pat, the range of motion now comparatively to the deadlift with his long arms, it's going to make that moving a lot faster for someone like him. So I think the first half might be a little bit more competitive than it would have been, but now going into the burpees, like, that second part is just a suck fest. It really doesn't have anything to do with managing upper body fatigue. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
45 from Sprague. 45 seconds to work. A full snatch every 8 seconds. And as needed, overhead squats for a tiebreaker. Quick with the 255 is Mertens.
That's way up there. Thank you.
Dude, great lift.
Thank you so much, mister.
How much have you been working on that, getting stronger?
8 years is the honest answer. 8 years for that moment. I haven't had a lifting event go well my whole career till then, so I'm excited. I'm excited.
Dude, how pumped are you for the rest of the weekend?
So pumped. That was the most nerve-wracking one. Now that's over, let's do some cardio, boys.
Hell yeah, man.
Thank you, bro. You're the man. Thank you, Spin. Good to see you.
Next group of athletes.
270 or 275.
Why do you squat?
275.
Completely forgot.
Fuck!
I was so nervous for the hang, I just...
Oh, you smoked it, but that's going to cost you a bunch of spots, man. A ton of people did 275. Come on, bro.
I slammed it and then I was like... I looked at it and I was like...
Shit. Fucking fuck. I was like, Michelle and I looked at each other like,
all of a sudden...
What the fuck did he just do that for?
I celebrated. I was
Jesus Christ.
I was so nervous for the hang, and then.
Well, I saw you regripping. It was tough, huh? You smashed it though. Yeah, that's so just there's a lot of people that snatched 75.
Nick just got me with one overhead squat.
I know, and I think Pat got it.
He didn't overhead squat.
No, but you guys ended up time. But he missed twice and still hit it.
I could have done about 5, I reckon.
Yeah, I know. Well, too late now. Fuck.
So I was just so focused on hitting the lift, I didn't even think about the overhead squat.
Very close. You still have.
What do you think about the changes this afternoon?
3 minutes.
It's unfortunate. There was some really fun events, I think, and they're not at all as it's intended. You know, I think honestly, man, like with what's happened at Rogue and what's happened here, we gotta start thinking about what we're gonna do with some of these events. When you program an event, it tells a story, and when you're changing these workouts, story is incomplete. It's not what they intended. And I understand, like, this is cool, this venue's cool, but you know what? Like, at the end of the day, if they had some, somewhere we could go indoors and do it as intended, I just feel like that's more important. But, it's an exhibition, it's for fun. But I mean, you went from, that Cortadito workout is cool. Like that's an elite competition event, and they turned it now into an open event. And like, that's not, I understand it's probably going to bring a lot more people into the fray, like as far as the leaderboard is concerned. But yeah, I just think it tends to water down, no pun intended, to water down these events. Strict pull-ups will be interesting. I just hope it's not a judging shit show, because it could be. Yeah. Good to see you, brother.
See ya.
Yeah.
Snatch from the ground, I was like, it just like surprised me, and I was like, okay, like no sweat, regroup. I missed the second one, and I was like, okay, you have some time to regroup, and then you have to like hit it and be fast. Like you can't hang out in the clean, you can't stop in the hole, you can't do anything. You gotta just like go.
That was awesome, dude. You should have heard her. She was doing her French swearing, whatever she does, whatever she says.
It was probably not as nice looking when you were doing your 275. She was like, oh, that was beautiful, beautiful. Probably didn't sound anything like that.
It was exciting.
No, I said it was nice. Pat, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods with Will. Do you want something?
I might. If I roll just behind you guys, can I just meet you there?
Yeah.
How long is it gonna take for you to get out?
If I run out this way, probably not that long. I'll just run straight across the street.
Okay, we're gonna start walking.
Okay, I'll grab my shit and let me
Want us to get you something?
I might just get like, if you just go to the deli and get some like chicken
and rice.
And then
chicken and rice.
Some rice. It's
Okay.
fine. I have like a PB&J sandwich and some fruit. I might start with.
All right.
So we got 3 hours, right?
No, like an
2:30?
hour and something.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What do you think of that first one?
What I think, I got bad luck on the hang snatch because I failed 300. My just hook grip slipped away, the right hand. So I couldn't pull this, as high as I needed to. But luck. Well, I have 275. I think it will be pretty okay. And we'll see.
Good, right?
It was a pretty good session for you guys.
Yeah, everyone came in and hit the weight that they were looking to hit. So it's good when you can start the first lift and technical lift like that, and everyone hits it perfect.
How about Sprague? That was a good one.
Yeah, it's with him. It's like you get that one opportunity every single competition where it's like, are you stronger now? Are you stronger now? And the last 2 times bars have been flying over his head, but he put together some very solid lifts, and he hit 360, 265 3 times in 45 seconds. So it's good.
So you're in Jacksonville now?
Yeah, officially, yeah.
Is the gym set up, or are you still?
No, everything's all set up now. We have our athletes up there now. So now it's like, this competition right here, you just focus in on getting past this, and then everyone feels like, okay, now it's officially started, the 2024 season.
Thoughts on the changes this afternoon?
I was really excited to see the workouts that came out before, because it was very well balanced. But you got to do what you got to do, and it's out of our hands. It's not the most ideal for, let's say, the taller guys, but it is what it is at this point. Just make a couple strategy changes, and I really do think that what's good about this is no one had an opportunity to try it. So it's an even playing field mentally. And so really it's like one strategy can be better than another strategy. It might give you that advantage, and that's something that we pride ourselves on at Brood, is being able to strategize better game day, better than everyone else.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, you as well, man.
You've got a lifetime, 16 minutes remaining on that cap.
And I'll take one. That's a lot of work. I was like, how long did this take? She was like, I shot. Go Ariel! Woo! Ariel!
Dude, how was that first one for you?
It's good. I think that's about the best I had for today. I'm not sure if I would have hit 270. Maybe, but I definitely wouldn't have hit more than that. I think 265 was pretty close to my max for today. It's just really hard to know what to go for in an event like that, where the time between your final rep and warm-ups and your first rep on the floor is 20 or more minutes. So it feels a lot different, and you only get 2 attempts. So it's rough, but I think I pretty much maxed out my potential for today on that event.
How do you warm up with something like that, having that much time between?
It's I like to try and hit something close to my opener in the warm-up area. And then, you just really got to stay conservative, because it just feels so different after a 20-minute wait. And then hopefully you hit a good jump after that. And it's really critical to hit your second attempt, because if you make a 15-pound jump and miss it because you're trying to get an extra 5 pounds, it can really wreck your score.
Proven put out that you're working with them now. What's the story with that?
I've done 0 proven workouts up to this date yet. Everything has been myself and kilo trained. But moving forward, I'm going to start working with Proven. I know Nick Johnson really well. I used to train. I knew him when he coached at OC3 in Iowa years ago, and I went up there and trained with him a few times. So I know him and Taylor really well. I really like them, and I think I'm just kind of to a point where kilo train is kind of more geared towards I guess not like games level individual athletes, and I kind of need programming that's specific to me, especially just like being kind of an outlier athlete and the things that I need to work on. So I think that Proven will be able to dedicate a one-on-one coach for me, and we'll see how it goes. I haven't done any Proven workouts yet, but we are going to start working together going forward, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm really picky with my programming, so I don't know how it's going to be after doing mostly of my own stuff for so long. I don't know how I'm going to like doing what somebody else tells me to do.
A lot of people are saying that these 2 next workouts this afternoon are pretty good for you. Are you going to call your shot?
Yeah, these should be really good for me. Before the change to event 3, I think I probably would have won that one pretty easy. I think I'm the only athlete here who could have done all the chest bars unbroken every round, and it would have been relatively easy for me. But with this change, it's going to make the workout a lot less aerobic. And even the box jumps, I think going from 30 to 24, it would have been better for me actually at 30, because now everybody's going to be sprinting the 24-inch box, and I think they would have had to slow down because they're just not as fit as me, and I wouldn't have had to on the 30-inch. But the second event's still really good for me, so I think they'll both do well. My fitness will pull me through.
Awesome. Good luck, man.
Thanks, man.
That was a pretty good finish.
Yeah, trying to. So we got past the lift. I said, fitness time. And the lift went really well too, so there's not much more you can ask for when we're trying to kick off the big Becca season. So how's it looking? Like from your perspective, are you having fun?
Having a blast. Always having a blast. How about you though?
Yeah. I mean, the energy's always unreal at Wodapalooza, and this is just day 1. This is like the warm-up, and then day 2 is gonna be even better. Yeah, my arms are really, really blown up, so coach was yelling at me like, gummy bears, Choco Chims, we gotta drink protein shake, so we gotta get recovered because it's a really fast turnaround. Honestly, I like kipping chest to bars, and I think everyone knows that just because I'm a smaller athlete, and that's where I gotta capitalize a little bit. The strict does not change so much of strategy. It's just anyone who's competed or done a workout with strict movements before is, as soon as you feel that moment of I'm starting to explode, stop, because once it's gone, it's gone. So whereas for me, butterfly chest to bars, kipping is all cardio. Now I'm like, it's more managing muscle fatigue. So I'll probably go in with a really similar strategy, but if I feel any bit of lactate buildup, stop. And then it's gonna be like lungs, maybe try to catch my breath being that it's strict now, and then try to just manage the box jump in the snatches and everything. So thank you guys, thank you. But it's been a lot of fun. Overall, I gotta give props to Wodapalooza, because being that, I mean, these aren't ideal conditions and everything, but their workout substitutions I think are great. Like being that they're trying to just hold the workouts like consistently and everything and not change too much, or not like just scrap movements. Yeah, of course, not just scrap movements. Hey, awesome, good, thanks. I think they did a great job of prepping for this condition and being prepared for something like that. So shout out to them and hats off to them, because that's hard.
I'll let you go get some carbs, and good luck.
Yeah, carbs is the best part of competition. Gummy bears. Gummy bears. Thanks. Thanks.
Hey, good to see you. How you doing?
How was the trip over?
It was smooth. Like, I think it's always a fun one to come to. You know, it's starting the year. You know, a lot of people are going to be here, so I was excited about it on the plane.
Yeah.
While I was sat there on like hour 8 or 9, I wasn't super pumped, but.
So what's on your agenda for this weekend? Who are you working with, coaching?
Actually, we're pretty relaxed this weekend. We've got one of our coaches in with we've got Martin in the elite category, and then we have like different athletes dotted around in RX, Masters, and on teams, which actually makes my weekend very relaxed. So
it's good. It's always good to have a nice one there. Yeah. Enjoy it. What do you think about the workouts being changed, the stimulus, and all that stuff?
Yeah. If it was the first time it had happened, I'd be more surprised. But you know, workouts being changed due to rain. I mean, you know, we saw it at the games, we saw it at Road, now we're seeing it here. So it probably shouldn't be as common as it is, but the world that we live in.
Unfortunately, it's turning that way out here. Wodapalooza. Great to see you, man.
Of course.
Enjoy. Have a great one.
Neighbor Street Coffee booth, there's aerial heads. So if anybody wants to cheer for me with an actual aerial head, there's maybe 20 of them over there, and they're just in a cup.
I love it. We're gonna grab them.
Do it.
I don't know if I'm allowed to. Are we allowed to? Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, do it.
Both
The
of us.
official athlete of the barbell
You'll see us
sprint.
in the last workout.
All right. Just put it over your shirt. It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, man.
That was a good one.
It felt good. It hurt. That was one of those workouts where who wants to hurt the most, like they said. It was painful.
How'd you face that? You started out strong and finished strong.
Well, I had an idea that I wanted to do the dips unbroken. It's just a strong movement for me. And then just steady on the burpees until you know you gotta go. The last, I think the last 10 on the 20, pick up those 5 squats and just get down and hurt on those last 10.
Bit of bounce back from this morning. How did it feel?
Yeah, this morning was a little upsetting. I didn't get to warm up much for my snatch. Felt like I could have hit 275, 280, went for 285, didn't get it. Like I said, I didn't get to warm up a whole lot, so I felt like I went into that snatch pretty cold. But I mean, it's not an excuse.
But seeing this workout specifically change due to the weather, adding all of those dips in there, taking out the muscle ups, how do you think that affected your strategy going into it?
I didn't really have much of a strategy. I just kind of went out there and do what I do. I mean, just go out there and work out. I don't like to think about a lot of stuff too much. I feel like you can get in your head a little too much. Go eat some food, recover, maybe talk to the coaches a little bit, strategize there. That's one you need a good strategy on, I think.
Do you have a go-to fun snack or meal that you eat during competition?
Sour Patch Kids.
What one?
Blue and green,
Oh,
combo.
hell yeah. Together or separately?
If I run out of one of, preferably together, unless I run out, then I'm just going singles.
Thank you.
Hurt.
Nice work. Hey, girl.
Oh, Mr. Spin, dude. What's up, man? It's good to meet you finally. Yeah, I'm doing well. Getting all my shopping in before we start tomorrow. So it'll be fun. It'll be cool. Yeah.
Ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. One of our teammates just got in today. He was supposed to get in yesterday, but he was part of the Alaska airline. I don't know if you remember when their door fucking fell off, so they had to decommission all those planes, so he got a little screwed up. But he's here, we're ready, so it'll be
What's your team name?
That's a good question. We're the NorCal Boys. NorCal Boys, yeah. So it's myself, Michael Evis, compete out of CrossFit Kindred. Other teammate, Isaac Encinitas, he is out of CrossFit 916 in a gym in Sacramento. And then our third guy, Jackson Miller, out of Diablo CrossFit. So shout out to Diablo and all those Bay Area gyms there. So we're excited. We're excited.
How many times have you been here?
This is my second time. The first year I was here was the year they thought someone died in the swim, and they had to delay it because of the lightning storm. So I'm excited to finally get my swim experience in. That'll be good.
Closing out my final reps. On this Yanni number 5, making her way inside.
What's that like?
It was
Just
hard.
being in the rain.
Yeah, like, sorry.
No, you're good.
The wall ball was like super slippery. So it just made it hard to like stabilize well. I felt like that was where I was losing my breath a lot. Because normally in between I'll try to like swing my arms and take a breath, but because it was so wet, like there was one that completely slipped out of my hands. I went like halfway up there. I was like, oh shit! But luckily, like adjusted pretty well. But the strict pull-ups actually got really hard. I felt like a lot of girls were starting to do singles. I'm sorry. So I think like for that one was just try to move through those, and then the box jump and snatch, you just had to hurt. Like there was no pacing that. You just had to burn it down and hurt. So it was fun though. I like that version better than the chest to bar version. Probably just because chest to bar get my heart rate up like nothing else. I think a lot of people are like that. So that was kind of a fun version of it, but yeah, the assault rower was different too. Felt like you were rowing at like a damper 10. I'll move this way. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. This is only like my third competition ever, and my first 2 were both semis, so it's kind of nice to have a competitive competition that's not a semifinal to work on things, see what you need to improve on, get some things back. It's my first year with a coach, so taking notes of what to work on. So yeah, it's been fun.
Oh, it's Brian. What's up, my guy?
How you doing?
How are you?
Doing well.
Nice to see you. I'm so wet, or else I would have given you a hug. Oh, I loved your video today.
Thanks. That was a great lift.
That was, honestly, that was supposed to be my opener, and it ended up being my second lift.
Yeah.
And I was actually failing that lift in the back.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, this is supposed to be my first lift, not my failing lift. So it was just like a good confidence booster where it's like, okay, when it matters the most, I could go for it, and it's worth going for, because then I get a moment like that where I'm like, where was this like 30 minutes ago?
Right.
So.
How do you handle that though, with like going out, you're warming up, not feeling great, like you get to come out there and
It's
give
almost,
2 attempts?
it's so much positive self-talk. Like I'm guilty of being like, man, I'm already missing it now. What if I miss it there and then I don't get anything? And it's like, the more I feed into those thoughts, I've always not done my best. But it's like, okay, even that moment of adversity is happening in the warm-up area, I almost like turn it around and I have to tell myself, like, it's in there. I've hit this a million times. I just need to focus on one thing. It's like just constant positive self-talk.
So what are you doing this off season? Like, are you still in? Are you with the Jacksonville? Or
Yeah.
Are you still, okay.
My husband and I, we just moved to Jacksonville 2 weeks ago. Literally from Naples. We were there for a year with Brute, with Matt. He made like a business move to Jacksonville, took the whole team there, affiliated himself with CrossFit Tailwinds. Amazing affiliate community over there. It's run by Christina. She's the owner. She's like a boss. She's a PhD psychologist, CrossFit coach, actually hosting a CrossFit L2 seminar this weekend. So they just do so much, and honestly, that's where I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be in a community around good people versus just training for myself. It's like, it brings me back to like where I started and how I started, which was walking into a CrossFit class at Scott Panchik's gym, and that's what I feed off of. Like, that's where my best self is formed. So that's where we're at now.
Awesome. Well, good luck. One more day.
Thank you. One more day, less training and 2 events.
Good luck.
Thanks,
Have a good one. Have a
Thank
good
you. Thank you.
Did you go Smiths?
Yeah, and then I get to like 11 minutes.
Hey, Jacob. Yeah. Hey man, Brian with Bundle Spin, dude.
Oh, Jacob, nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, man.
How are you?
Pretty wild few days, right?
Crazy.
So what happened exactly, man?
Yeah, I was following people I thought I was going to compete with in RX on Instagram, and I was first in the RX qualifier. And then I found one of these guys that was like, oh, I got invited to Elite. And I was like, oh, hold up. I never got an invite.
So you finished 21st, right?
I finished 21st, so it should have been like the first one. And then a little back and forth, many stressful days and a stressful phone call, and we're here.
So you were already training for the RX, but
yeah,
that's a big jump.
Yeah, it was a bit of a jump. So different workouts, kind of different mindset for sure.
Yeah. Great heat win.
Yeah, thank you.
That was. What do you think about the strict pull-ups in the rain and everything else?
Strict pull-ups were hard. Definitely different, but the same for everyone. So I think everyone had a hard time. Other than that, not too different. Made a throw, slippery on the wall ball, but.
What are you gonna do between
now and tomorrow? I'm gonna go make dinner for sure. Probably roll out, drink some water. I'll be good to go. Yeah.
Good job.
Hey, great to meet you.
Tomorrow.
Thank you, man.
Another good one, man.
Another good one. That was fun. Never worked out in the rain before. That was fun.
That was a good first one. On the movement, dumbbell snatch, do they require you to take it down?
Yeah, we couldn't do alternating. We had to do singles. So that slowed it down a little bit. Oh, absolutely. We went touch and go.
2 events last season is very good for you.
How much confidence does that build? Like, knowing you compete with these guys?
It's good. It's good to know. To know that the training's paying off. Time in the gym, it's paying off.
The next one has 2 swims.
Yeah.
Being from West Virginia, how good of a swimmer are you?
Been swimming a little bit. I don't feel like I'm uncomfortable in the water. Not necessarily the best swimmer, but I mean, I think John and Watkins picked it right. Probably middle of the pack. Hopefully a little bit better. Keep that streak alive. Maybe another event win or heat win. It's cool. Go again. What's up, bud? It's fun.
Good finish. Keep it up.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Done. Thank you. The stands, less than 3 minutes, guys. Barlow advancing forward. Garard advancing forward. Barlow gripping the ribbon, going right back to work in lane number 4.
Sprague is picking up the pace down in lane number 15. Fellner right there in the mix. Barlow, Larry, is a machine.
Non-stop heat and Garard limited the rep for rep as we approach 16 minutes on the clock.
Larry, 5 reps to go for Sam Quad down in lane number 13, making 3 reps and now 2. 1 final rep to go for Samuel Quad down in lane number 13. That'll do it for Sam Quad 15, 54 unofficial.
Got me.
What's going on, man?
Hey bro, cramp a lot. Yeah.
What did happen?
Like when I was pulling the dumbbell, like my hamstring was cramping out a lot. I couldn't straighten my left leg, you know, properly to pull the dumbbell. So it was being hard to work with the dumbbell.
What's the plan with this, the medical?
Like I think that for me it's better like hot. So I tried to put some hot water, and let's see what's happened tomorrow. Let's see what will happen. Hopefully I will get better.
Hey man,
Yeah.
try to do better. Good luck. Hopefully you get all healed up. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
All right, so I need to get third for you? Yeah. Well, money's on the line. Hey. You want to go? How's the baby?
Yeah, the baby's good. I mean, the baby's back at home with the wife, but everybody's healthy and happy right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good to see you back out there on the
Thank
competition
you.
floor. That was did you have a specific plan on like pacing on that? Yeah.
It was, I mean, aggressive row and broken wall balls, and it was really just feel after that, because I've never done like strict pull-ups like that in a workout, so it was kind of just figuring that on the fly.
Is a lot for.
Yeah, it was a lot. Apparently, I'm good at strict pull-ups.
Was there any surprises on that, other than that piece, or was it just?
Yes, I was surprised. I feel bad saying this, but I was surprised how fine I felt going into the second and the third round.
Yeah.
Kind of like mentally, like okay, I can really push the box jump overs. But it was good.
Yeah, awesome. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's acting like me. You don't want to do it either. What? You don't want to do it either.
No, last year.
Oh, I think you were better than he was.
What's up, bro? How are
He's
you?
like literally like, bro, can you please tell Ben?
They don't even want to do team, bro.
No, we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm fresh right now. You can't tell, but I'm fresh. I've heard it. He's Texan and loyal, baby.
Dang, dude.
Hey.
What about your teammates?
What about him?
Do they want to do it?
One of them does. One of them really doesn't.
Are they bought in?
No, I'm bought in.
Got the
No, not at all. Oh, I did. We had a team call and I flashed my ass at the end, and both of them got so weirded out they hung up. And it's just been kind of the unspoken like thing in the group, but it's all good. I need to get out of here. Yeah. Okay. Love you guys. See you soon.
What's up, bro? Doing good.
Hanging
But,
out.
yeah. No, Torress, bro. Y'all doubting on us. I saw your picks. I saw your picks.
Normally you got me.
Can't be talking about bro. Is it even on? Oh, I don't see a black screen.
So you don't know it's
Why don't you think we're gonna win?